Hey everyone, thought I'd do a video, and today I'm doing an IMATS haul. So I'm so excited because today I went to IMATS. I went to the one in Vancouver, which is the one that's closest to me. It's located in Canada. So I'm super excited because last year was the first year that I knew that IMATS was in Vancouver already. So I went this year prepared, and I actually have my wristband right here. Super excited. I'm so happy about today. It went so well. And as far as I know, everything in my bag is cruelty-free. I would prefer my products to be cruelty-free. So let's just get right into it. The first things that I'm pulling out are my Nyx stuff. I have two bags. The reason why is because I originally went for two things. I'll show you them. Where are they? I put them all in one bag because I don't need the other one. The first two things that I bought were NYX HD concealer. This one is in the color CW4. This is my color. I love this concealer. I've had it before, and I'm pretty sure I put it in a project pan, so I'll link that down below if I can find it. But yeah, I love that concealer. I also have the NYX Micro Brow pencil. It looks really good in chocolate, which is my color. I was about to get the one in espresso because it's the darkest brown, and usually I do the darkest brown for my eyebrows, but this one actually was a lot better when I was swatching it, so I decided to try it out. It looks really good. I'm super excited because this is supposed to be a dupe for the Anastasia Brow Wiz, so I wanted to check that out and see how that is, see if I like it or not. And then I went back for this because I saw it and I was like, I kind of want to try it now. So this is the NYX Dark Circle Concealer. This is in the color medium. This is a peach colored concealer, which I've had peach colored concealers before, just one. It was by Benefit. It was the Erase Paste, but Benefit is not cruelty free, so I ended up giving that away to my mom. So I wanted to try out a new one. This one is NYX. NYX is cruelty free. Its parent company isn't cruelty free, but the brand itself is cruelty free. But I really love NYX, and I really love trying out new products from them, and I heard really good stuff about this Dark Circle concealer as well, so that's why I'm super excited about it. The next items I'll show you, I got this from Frends Beauty and Stilazzi. So they had like a lot of different stuff. I'm so upset because Stilazzi didn't have their brushes there. I love their brushes and I wanted to get more this year, but they didn't have them. So I looked at some of their other stuff. They have these lashes. I love getting these types of lashes. So I got two of the 213. So this is what they look like. They're kind of like wispy at the end and kind of like in a cat eye motion. Number 99. They're kind of like spiky looking, so I wanted to try that out. And then there's the 747S, which looks like this. I think I had a smaller version of these ones before, so I wanted to try that out. And then I also ended up getting the RCMA No Color Powder. This is 3 ounces. It was, I don't know, $13. But I'm super excited about that. I heard really good stuff about it. Apparently, like, everybody's been loving this translucent powder. I wanted to get the Ben Nye powders, and Ben Nye was there. They weren't selling last year, but they were selling this year. Like, the thing is, my mom got the Ben Nye powders last year at the IMATS, but at a different seller because Ben Nye wasn't selling itself. So like it was a lot cheaper because the actual brand people, Ben Nye, wasn't actually there. But since they were there, I went to go see them because I wanted to get the Ben Nye powders, like the translucent powder and the banana powder, both in the loose powders because I love them. I tried them out from my mom's collection and I really love them, but they were so expensive. They were like $17 for the little itty bitty one, and that was just like crazy to me. So I ended up getting this instead because you get a lot, I think you get a lot more in here. Plus a lot of people have been like raving about this, so I want to try it out. Thing that I got here is a little mirror that I got from the IMATS store. This is what it looks like. I'm kind of scared from this. I almost didn't buy this because of the material. It just kind of seems a little bit like the material is just like really smooth and stuff, but it kind of feels like it would get dirty really easily. And also I saw some of their samples of what you could look at to open, touch, whatever. There was a lot of fingerprints. There was even scratch marks on the packaging itself, but I wanted something with the word IMATS on it, like an actual beauty product or something. So I decided to get a mirror, so that's it. I kind of flashed you guys a little bit there, sorry about that. But yeah, I really wanted something with the word IMATS on it. Their IMATS mirrors last year, and like their water bottles and all of that were just like so much nicer in my opinion. I don't really like the way they remade their packaging this year, but I decided to get it anyways. Next I'm going to do a whole bunch of brushes because that's the main focus of this whole haul. I wanted a lot of brushes. The first place I went to was Jordane Cosmetics. All of the brushes that I got were all synthetic. I checked to make sure that I got all synthetic. I'm not vegan by any means or anything like that, but sometimes there is cruelty in even just hair. And I know most people say, oh no, it's like obtained by humane means and everything like that, but like some of the animals, they have like really short hair, and it's like, how do you get so much hair off that animal and stuff like that? I don't know. And plus, like, people are like inhumane towards the animals that they're shaving and stuff like that sometimes. So I just want to make sure. Plus I prefer synthetic anyway. I feel like it just applies makeup a million times better than something with animal hair. So I figure kill two birds with one stone and just get synthetic. I prefer them. So the first thing I'll show you is this. I got this little beauty blender type of thing, this little beauty sponge. I have a Real Techniques sponge. That's the only sponge that I have left over. I just opened it today so that I could use it for IMATS. But once that gets all yucky and everything like that, I wanted to have another sponge as backup for when that happens. I always like keeping at least one backup of every single makeup item, so I'm happy to have this as my backup. It's really super firm, so I'm so excited to try this out with my makeup. I'm obviously not going to do it right away because I already have another sponge that I'm using right now, but this is so firm. It feels like it would be amazing for makeup. The next thing that I got is this C439 Deluxe Buffer Brush. It's just really nice, and wow. It's just really nice and firm. It's really similar to the M439 from what's it called, Morphe, and I heard Jaclyn Hill was just like raving about it. And actually the whole reason why I don't have like a huge thing full of Morphe brushes, I do have Morphe brushes right here, but I didn't get the M439 from Morphe. I was planning on doing it, but this is almost the exact same thing from Jordane Cosmetics. I don't know if it's any cheaper or anything like that. I honestly don't remember the price of this, but it was around somewhere between $10 and $15, and the M439 from Morphe is a little bit like, it's $15 from what I saw in the lineup. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to make it to Morphe because the lineup was so long. So I decided to get a bunch of makeup brushes from other places while I waited for the Morphe lineup to dull down. I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to get into Morphe, so I wanted to make sure that I had everything that I wanted to get out of IMATS. So this is basically the same thing. I like held this brush in my hand and then also held a Morphe brush in my hand and decided that well, like I already bought this, so I didn't end up getting the M439, but it's basically the same thing from Jordane Cosmetics. So it looks like that. Super excited about it because it feels amazing, and it's supposed to be really good for foundation, so I'm super happy about that. The next thing that I have here, it was only like $2, so I had to get it, but like I have a ton of these things. This is the C2502 brush. This is basically an eyeliner brush, if you can see that. I love eyeliner brushes like this. They're great for gel eyeliners. I don't use gel eyeliner a whole lot right now. I'm kind of obsessed with liquid and pencil liners, if you can believe it, because I used to hate pencil eyeliners. Once I started getting into gel and liquid, I hated pencil eyeliners, and now I've been loving this one cream gel eyeliner type of thing from ColourPop Cosmetics. I forgot what the name of it was, but I've been loving that, and I've also been loving my liquid eyeliner from Scone Cosmetics. So I decided to get this anyway. It was only $2, so I might as well. The next thing that I got here, this is the C141 Chisel blush. This is supposed to be for blush, I guess. I didn't realize that. I thought it was like a brush. I thought it said just brush. I didn't think that it said blush. I don't know. I was crazy in that moment, but I was kind of hoping to like use it as a contour almost, so it can still be used for that anyway. I wanted to see how it worked out in that way. I think they get some of their brushes from Crown Brush. It says Crown Brush on the handle. This is from Jordane Cosmetics. I bought it from Jordane Cosmetics, but some of their brushes say Crown Brush, which I have no problem with because I do like Crown Brush. So it's not that big of a deal. So I'm super excited about this. This is, I wanted to try it out for my bronzer because I've been wanting to find new ways to put on bronzer. Bronzer is one of my favorite beauty products, so I'm super excited about that. This next brush is the JJ12 brush. This is a really good, well, it looks like a really good crease brush. So it's like fairly fluffy. It kind of looks a little bit more like almost a just a regular eyeshadow brush, but like it's really fluffy at the top, so I wanted to see how it did for eyeshadow in the crease, so I wanted to try that out. It's super fluffy. I love it. And I'm super excited to try that out. How many times am I going to say super excited in this haul? I don't know, but I am. This next brush is the JJ25 brush. This is for like eyebrows. So one side is like an angled side, and then the other side is a spoolie. I wanted one of these because I have an Anastasia dip brow, and it doesn't have one of these where you can have like one side of like an angled side and a spoolie. So I decided to get one of my own. I have an angled eyeliner brush. I actually have two of them, and I would use those ones to fill in my eyebrows with a dip brow, but I wanted one that has like a spoolie so I wouldn't have to rely on my other brow pencils, like for traveling reasons. If I ever decided I wanted my dip brow over just a brow pencil, then I could bring this and I would be set. So I'm super excited about that. Why did I just say that again? I am super excited. Just accept it. So the next thing that I got was for Morphe Brushes. I'm super excited. Why? So the next thing that I got was for Morphe Brushes. I love Morphe Brushes so much. I got 3 brushes from them, obviously. I wanted to get like makeup and stuff, but I have too much makeup already, and I'd already like went everywhere else other than Morphe. So I decided to just get brushes because you can never have enough brushes. I mean, you can't. So I got them all, well, not all of them. 2 of them are from the Gunmetal collection, and one of them is from, I don't know what collection this is, but this one is the M459. I know for a fact that Jaclyn Hill does use this. She uses it for like cleaning up underneath her contour. I know it's like a contour brush, but she bakes underneath her contour to like just sharpen it up. So I wanted to try this out because I do love just contouring. So I wanted like a more dramatic one because I have one similar to this by Real Techniques, and it's the sculpting brush, and it's really good, and but it's like super fluffy, so I wanted to try out like a more harsh one to see how it went. And then also like I like to bake underneath my contour as well, so I wanted to try it out for that as well. The next 2 brushes, like I said, are from the Gunmetal line. This one is the G24, and then this one is the G34. So the G24 is a blending brush. So it's really nice. I wanted to try out new blending brushes because I'm always obsessed with blending brushes. You can never get enough blending brushes. You just can't. So it's really, really soft, and it's more of like a dome shape. The other one was like a pinched tapered type of thing, or not tapered, like it was just pinched in, so it was more similar to an eyeshadow brush, like just a regular one for packing on your lid. But this one is domed, so it's supposed to be really great for just fluffing. That's not a word. That is not a word. For blending out your eyeshadow. So I'm super excited. So I am excited for this brush because I love blending eyeshadow. Blending is like my favorite part of everything, pretty much, because you always got to blend out your foundation, your makeup. Anything to do with makeup involves blending. So the G34, this one is a highlighting brush, so it's supposed to be good for highlighting. I also wanted to try it for like contouring and stuff as well, but I wanted to try a new highlighting brush, so I wanted to try out this one. There's nothing much more that I can say about it. It's really nice and fluffy. I feel like it would pack a lot on as well because it is fairly stiff enough that I feel like it would get a good amount of product on there. I love super like shiny highlights. I just love them, and if you can like pack them on even better, then I'm happy that I got this brush. So the last three items that I got were from Miss Jen. That's the vendor or whatever that was holding these products, but the product itself says Cailyn on it, so that's the brand. And I'm pretty sure Miss Jen is just a vendor. But Cailyn itself is cruelty-free, which I really love, and I love their liquid lipsticks. I've tried them on because my mom bought 2 of them last year at IMATS. She bought even more this year, and so did I. I was actually able to afford it this year. So I got Expressionist, which is like a red. I have swatches on my hand. They're not the best because some of them have wiped off slightly. It's this one. That's Expressionist, the red one right there. It's super classic type of red. I really love it. My mom got this one last year, so I tried it out and I needed one myself because I was always stealing hers. So now I have a new nice red to obsess over. So this next one is called Purity. This is what it looks like, and that is, I might have to re-swatch it for you. It's kind of messed up a little bit. It looks like that. It's kind of like a grayish nude. So I'm super excited about that because I actually saw my mom swatch it and I was like, I kind of need that now. So later on when I decided to buy the Cailyn lipsticks, I looked for this one in specific, as well as the red one, and then I just decided on a third one because if you buy 3 then it's $45. If you buy 1 it's $18, so it was cheaper basically to get 3. So the Purity one is just like a really nice lighter gray nude. This next one is Practicable. This is what it says on there. I think it's Practicable. I could be wrong about that, but that one is right here. I kind of swatched it twice because I swatched this one next to it thinking it was this one, but then like it's a good thing I re-swatched it because that's the color right there. It's kind of like a reddy, almost maroony color, but it's like leaning to, like it's a reddish brown, I guess you could say. So so that's what that looks like. It's a really nice darker type of nude, which is what I wanted. So I'm super excited. Why do I keep saying that? Because I am. Gotta accept it. But yeah, that is the end of my IMATS haul. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys in my next one. So bye.